Morning, YouTube. It's John. How's everyone doing? I'm getting ready to go out to a cigar bar event for Espinosa Cigars. I'm very excited. I'm going to meet some friends up there. Very cool. So, because I'm going to the cigar bar, Tobacco Barberia, which is a beautiful blend of tobacco and barbershop. I'm going to match it up with the alcohol splash. This is made for us by K-Shave Works. My brush is going to be my tamarind brush with my 24 millimeter 2-band finest from AMAC. And it's got our logo in the bottom. And then I just got these made. These are also just available. This is the South Florida Wet Shavers Shavette. And instead of using the half a broken blade, it uses a hairshaper blade, which is much more rigid and 2 1/8 inch long. So it's more like a straight razor to me. So anyway, and I don't know if you could see the logo. It says SFWS with our logo on it, and it comes with the Garden 10 blades. So anyway, let me get this going. I got my soap blooming. I'm just going to take some of it, prep my beard. Yeah, I want to look good. I'm going to be going out and mingling with some bigwig cigar guys. So, you know, I want to look good. And I dumped off any excess bloom water. Wiping my hands off. Huck made this brush, Gluck Huck. So I'm loading this up. Load the brush. It's called the Miami Nights Badger. I'm going to dip it into the water a little bit. Very nice. Okay, plenty of soap. So I'm just gonna send my finger around and scoop out any excess that's on top of the soap, just so I can get that off of there. And I don't necessarily, most of the soaps that I have are very strong scented. If it isn't a strong scent, it doesn't appeal to me anyway. But the reason I bloom my soap is so that I can use that water on my face to prep it. That's pretty much the reason why I do that. I don't do it to bloom it per se, to get the essential oils up to the top to smell it. I want to use that water to prep my face. Very nice. Ma'am, this is the Miami Nights Badger knot that Anthony McKenzie had for a while. Wow, that's good soap. I don't even know if I don't think he still offers this knot. Very nice. And this is K-Shave Works soap, so I'm not too concerned about the cushion and slickness. I know it's going to perform beautifully, and it's just a gorgeous soap. So let me clean this up a little bit. So here's our blade. I'm going to start my first pass. You could see it definitely, this blade definitely shaves. don't know why, but my AC unit stopped working in the middle of the night. And of course, it's raining out. So, Florida rain. Very nice first pass on one side. Let's do the other. Always remember it's how important it is to stretch. I hear my coffee maker just went off. I slept late today. It's 10 o'clock. Very nice. I prefer the hairshaper blade to the DE for a Shavette. So I'll explain the reason why. Well, that's great. First pass. The reason why is because I'm a straight razor shaver, and that blade is so much thicker and more rigid than a regular DE blade that in a DE you have almost all of that blade behind a guard or inside the top cap and bottom cap with only a small amount of the blade showing that actually cuts you. But on a Shavette, that isn't the case. On a Shavette, much more of that blade is showing through the bottom of the razor. So there's a much better chance of you cutting yourself. That's why I prefer not to use a double-edged blade. Plus a double-edged blade, I shouldn't say that, I should say a hair shaper blade like I'm using in this razor. It gives me the opportunity, it's so much more like a straight razor, and I know technique for straight razors. Now, this particular one that comes with the 10-pack, they're considered made by Dorco. But from what I understand, Personas also are very good and sharp. Very nice. A 2 1/8 blade uses less passes on your face than a small. Let me just show you this. I mean, this is just the difference. This is the blade from here to here, and this is this is that. Look at the difference in the size of the blade. So the difference in the blade width is a huge thing too, because it gives you the opportunity to make less passes. Less passes, less irritation. Very nice. I'm just being careful around the mustache so I don't accidentally cut it off. Very nice, nice and smooth. Not bad. Okay, second pass. I'll close my razor up just like I normally would do. Beautiful. Let's wipe my hands off, get a third pass going. Excellent. The soap is beautiful. The scent of it is amazing. And I actually have a cologne that is cigar, it's called, I think. And I'm going to match it up with that after when I leave. This is it right here. That's the cologne. It's Cuba. That's what it's called, Cuba. And it's the scent of a Cuban cigar. So we're going to go across the grain on this pass. Two swipes in that direction because the blade is so wide, like a straight razor. Excellent. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow up with a cross going this way now, since I went this way first. Remember, always stretch your skin. Very nice, very nice. Yep, hear my Bambino waking up. Well, there's 3 passes. Excellent. The South Florida Wet Shaver Shavette Hair Shaper. And it's got this cool feature. So when you're finished and you need to clean your blade, you just take your finger on this little doohickey and you push this up and it slides the blade. Watch. The blade slides up so that you have a good place to pull the blade. That's the blade. Nice and thick, and you get 10 of these, which is good for at least 40 shaves. So, South Florida Wet Shavers, boom, there it is. With the blades, let me put that down. My brush, of course, was the South Florida Wet Shavers Tamarind brush with a Miami Badger, and my soap is just beautiful, you know, just gorgeous soap. Look at the peaks on that. So no questions about that. So Tobacco Barberia from South Florida Wet Shavers and K Shave Works. You can pick that up in the club, or you can get it at our Etsy page, and I'll list both of them below. So thank you guys. Let me just wipe off. Very nice. So I'll shake my aftershave up. And this has got alcohol in it. It's K Shave Works' new formula with alcohol. So definitely expect a burn. Not a big one, but I did get one. Excellent. And then I'll finish off with my cologne later before I leave. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. If you have any questions, leave them below, and I'll get to answer them for you. And don't forget, have a great shave. Take care, my friends.